It's the Carolina Hockey Minute. Canes win 4-3 in Winnipeg. Jordan Staal, the captain, leads the way, scoring very early into this one.
16 seconds.
That's all it took.
16 seconds in.
He did it
put
again.
A little stutter step on him and made a goal scorer's goal.
And from there,
scored our second one.
Well, first I was going to address the two we gave up in the first.
Well, yeah. So those two, including the power play goal. I mean, that.
It was a bad change, and then Mike Riley with just a bad turnover.
One of the worst. This is a neutral zone too, and he had the puck and he had time, and he sat there and watched, and the defender just closed in on him, and then by the time he got to the point where he was going to pass, he was so close he tried to flip it past him, hit him in the shin, and he pops it right out to his player for a breakaway, and bam.
I thought it was still a good period,
2-1.
though. Still not a bad period.
I mean, apart from those two bad mistakes.
Yeah, moments.
Which led to 2 goals, so technically we lost it.
Yeah.
But it was better than any of the first periods we've had in the last 4 or 5 games.
That's true. This wasn't one where the first period was something to completely forget about. We built off of it. Second period, as usual, we got right back to our game. Winnipeg win leading after the first was 8-0 this year. They're no longer unblemished. We did a lot of damage in the second period.
No, I saw that. We saw earlier that the Hurricanes are the best team in the league. The game after a loss.
Nice.
Game after a loss.
Bounce back.
Yeah, we are.
We were also really good traditionally under Rod Brindamore in the second half of back-to-backs.
And our record continues to be stacked when Seth Jarvis scores.
That's true as well. He would score in the second period after Jordan Staal to reclaim the lead for the Carolina Hurricanes.
Shorty.
Yeah, shorthanded goal.
Shorthanded. We got shorthanded and power play and multiple 5-on-5. We
won special teams after it looked like we weren't going too early.
Ended up clawing our way back to win faceoffs 31 out of 60. So, I mean, it's just barely. And we got a power play goal, so that's 1 for 3. They
Andrei
went 1 for 2.
Svechnikov got a power play goal for us.
Beautiful feed from
in the third. It would put us up 4-2 at the time, and it would end up being the game-winning goal because Velarde would end up scoring for Winnipeg in the third period to make it a one-goal game. But after that, Bossy really played well down the stretch. He had a good night.
He had a pretty good night. Yeah, I mean,
if we quit scoring on him.
That's true, too. They got a fluky goal, went off Chatfield's skate. They were trying to get across, and instead it just went right off his skate blade and in.
That was the last one for him, actually, the second goal by Velarde tonight, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, we got to stop scoring on our own dudes.
We had to stop having these weird defensive breakdowns that lead to odd man rushes from the neutral zone. And we also had several times where we struggled to clear the zone, especially in the third when they started to push a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And that almost led to a couple goals.
Damn good Winnipeg team, really, on the road. This is a good win.
Yeah, this is their...
It means the road trip. There were 5 out of 6 points on the road trip so far.
I think they're 6-4-0 at home now, Winnipeg is, so not super great at home.
Even with the loss, they're 12-8 on the year. They have 24 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is a few short of us, but I mean, we're atop the Eastern Conference right now.
We outshot them by 1 with 28-27, but they outshot us in the third, 7-12.
Right. They pushed in the third from back 2 goals.
9-4 in the second. Pretty much, once again, second period is just our clear best. Something about that long change. We love it.
Yeah, it's true.
And then the first period, while clearly better, still not quite all the way there yet.
The power play, though, it looked better tonight. Even on the one that didn't score, the first 2 were good.
The first one was good. The second one was better. The third one was complete.
Yeah. Much in the way these games have been going, they just build it as it went along.
Yep.
Jordan Staal just getting that goal to start tonight is just huge.
Well, what's the stat? You said he scored more goals for us against Winnipeg than any other person or something like that?
Yeah, well, for him against teams, his goals per game that he scores average is higher against Winnipeg than probably any other team.
Continue that number going
right.
up.
It's them and Philadelphia that he really kills.
Okay.
And I was telling you about that when I sat down because, I mean, we record these from your couch. I sit down like usually right before puck drop. Mm-hmm. And I said, Staal scores a lot against Winnipeg, and then 15 seconds later, puts it right in the back of the net.
Like first shot on goal.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. He kills the Jets. Three stars tonight. They just put them out. Jordan Staal, Velarde, 2 goals. One might have been lucky, but he's still credited with it. And they gave Ehlers a star with an assist tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you should have probably given it to Jarvis for the shorty.
But his return to Winnipeg for Ehlers, it went pretty well tonight. That assist was really pretty. He had a lane to put it through, but that assist to Svechnikov was a moment for him.
Yeah, getting these 2 points makes this next game going into Buffalo your chance to have it be phenomenal.
Right. In many cases, it is still a road game, so it's not going to be easy. But in a lot of cases, this would be kind of house money for a road trip. But you still want to kind of beat Buffalo.
Yeah, because Buffalo's not a good team right now. They got some stuff going on. I don't know if they've got injuries or if they're just in like a semi-rebuild or what's happening. But
I wanted 7 out of 10, including the game against the Rangers before Thanksgiving. So we have 5 already. A win against Buffalo would get you to 7 before you even play the Rangers.
Yeah.
Or you could lose in overtime the next 2.
I mean, you go on a 4-game road swing, come back with 7 out of 8. That's damn good.
Yeah, including having to play your third string goalie tonight because you said Kachekov.
Yeah, they said he wasn't feeling 100%.
Okay.
And I don't know if that's illness or injury or what, but they had him on the injured reserve, so.
Nothing. I can't imagine it's anything.
No, I
can't dire.
I assume you'll see Freddie in Buffalo.
I would assume that.
And then Kochekov
back home against the Rangers, probably. Also, Nikishin did not play tonight.
Yeah, Nikishin was healthy scratched.
That was a choice.
Chatfield
came in. They kept. They kept Riley in.
They kept Riley. It turned out to be almost an overly poor decision.
I don't think he had a horrible game outside of that moment. He did draw a penalty as well. I'm not sure if it was one we scored on. I don't think it was. That was a little bit of a decision on their part, but
yeah, I guess if you have actually, I really can't even think of a reason why. I mean, other than the fact that
they wanted to give him a game.
They wanted to give him a game and
rest and
let him watch and see something. I mean, he learned what not to do for sure. But at the same time,
when Riley made the mistake, I said, Nikishin's sitting up in the press box right now watching that, and he's got to be saying to himself, well, I already know not to do that.
Yeah. He learned that in a game earlier. He got pushed back into a corner and held it too long.
Yeah.
Nikishin did and turned it over right at the blue line, and they got a breakaway, and I think they may have scored.
I mean, mistakes do happen. We saw Walker make a mistake earlier.
Oh, yeah.
No player's going to be perfect.
No player's going to be perfect. The key is not to be so bad that it's like overly noticed. And while what Riley did was atrocious, he didn't do a whole lot else that made me like, oh, Riley POS.
Yeah, he didn't take a penalty right after that.
Right.
Chatfield's back, and Chatfield looked okay.
He looked okay, yeah. It'll probably take him a few games to get back in the swing. He was just starting to look like old Jalen when he got hurt. So it'll probably take him another, probably by the time we're back in Carolina, if he stays healthy, he ought to be fully back to himself.
He had 2 shots tonight. Just a ±0.
I'd like to see Riley come out and Nikishin come in for the next game.
I would think so. I think you got to play Nikishin certainly until Slavin's back at least.
Got to put it in the boom.
Yeah. But a good game here. A good game, a good road win. Mm-hmm. This is another one of those swing type games like when we beat Toronto. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's tough to pick up road wins, and they got the job done tonight. Bottom line,
you beat a busted up Bruins team. You suffered through a very hot Minnesota team.
Mm-hmm.
You beat a good Winnipeg team. Now don't blow it by losing to a bad Buffalo team.
All right, 1:00 on Sunday, going up against football.
Going up against football, and the Hurricanes are notoriously not that great at 1:00 games. So.
The Bills have already played, so everybody in Buffalo, all eyes on the Sabres at 1 p.m. on Sunday. I'm not sure if the Panthers play. Are we going up against Panthers football at 1:00? I don't think we are.
They play at 4.
Yeah, I don't think they play at 1:00. Okay, we're not going up against Panthers football. Everybody can watch the Canes. All right. Anything else, my friend? Just a good road win here.
Just a good road win.
That's the bottom line. Winning with the third string goalie against a playoff team. Winnipeg's going to be a playoff team. So they get it done behind the captain.
They were also using their backup too because Hellebuck's
Hellebuck out
with
4 to 6 weeks.
4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So
Comrie's a goal. Okay, he's not a bad goalie.
no, it's fine. He basically is the exact same. Well, not anymore, but he was 4-1-0, 906 coming into this game, and
Right.
Boosie was 4-1-0, 876 or 886, something like that.
We were on him heavy until we were up 4-2, and then they started pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If we didn't, if we went into a little bit of protect mode. So, yeah. I guess that's it. Anything else, my friend?
That's it.
Okay. Until Sunday afternoon, go Canes.